How's it going, guys? And welcome back to another episode of the Wolf Den podcast. Today, I am joined with my two great friends. We got Frank Jing.
Jaws, welcome back.
And we got Gino Lim.
Yeah, yay.
Yay. We haven't done recordings in a while, guys. We're pretty rusty, but we are excited because we have just finished our second semester of university. Exam season is over, and it's a pretty happy atmosphere, happy vibes going around. We definitely feel like stress has been relieved. And yeah, we just want to make a podcast talking about everything. Not everything, just like initial reactions to being done, exams, and maybe an overview of how things went. And yeah, so we'll just jump right into it. I kind of got some prompts here. So question to both of you guys. How are you guys feeling that exams are finally done and second semester is over?
Horrible. That was horrible. Literally, probably one of the worst academic years. Actually, I think it is the worst that I've had in my entire life.
In history. It will go down in history as one of the worst years ever.
I haven't lived that long. I've only lived for like 18 years.
Same.
Out of those couple of years when I went to school, like this is the worst one, I think. I mean, there were some pretty bad ones, to be honest, but
I gotta say this one's the worst.
yeah,
I gotta say this one's not a vibe. Not a vibe.
Yeah, I definitely agree.
it's not a vibe.
Vibe.
Not a vibe.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, Gino, just like
You want me to elaborate?
no, just more like
explain why
how do you feel like right now that exams are done? Like it's done, Do you feel like happy
still
it's
feel
done, or do
horrible.
you still feel okay, elaborate on that. Like why, even though you just finished everything, why is it still a horrible feeling?
Well, first off, a whole year ended, and I feel like I haven't accomplished anything.
Yo, that got dark real quick, yo.
Damn. Dang.
Yeah, gotta be real, guys. It's like
Keep it $1.50 with you guys.
yeah,
True.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And also, I still have to apply and like do for my specializations and all that. Which, I mean, I'm not too worried about it, but it's just that I'm just done. Like at this point, like remember in high school when things were hard and then it was all over and we were all happy that it ended.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, except it's so bad to a point where it's just sad. You don't even feel happiness that it's over. You just feel sad that you went through that.
Yeah, I get that.
It's just sadness and pain.
Uh-huh. All right, Frank, same question to you. How are you feeling that we're just kind of done with uni? Second semester's done. You just hand in all your exams. How do you feel right now?
I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders, but at the same time anxious for my marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see how I did.
Yeah, I'm anxious too. All right. Do you feel like so? Yeah, two conflicting views here. So Gino still feels this sense of horribleness, and you brought up the point of a weight lifted. Do you want to maybe elaborate more on that?
I guess feeling of stress and needing to do this and that is gone, and we can just finally relax and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I totally agree. Well, for my opinion, Gino said still feels horrible. I don't feel horrible. I'm just still processing it. That it's over. And for context for the viewers, Frank actually finished the beginning of the week, I believe. He handed his last exam, and then Gino and I just did our last exams today. So as we're recording this, it's been 5 hours ish, 7 hours since we've handed in our last exams, and yeah. But yeah, for me, I feel
Pain.
like the stress is gone, but I still need time to process for me to actually believe it. Like, I'm telling myself, like, you're done, Vikesh. But then at the same time, I'm like, am I though? Am I really? So, yeah. And yeah, that's all I have to say about that one. So I'll move on to the next kind of prompt questiony thingy. So kind of question to both you guys. We'll have Gina go first. Can you kind of give me a breakdown of how exams went? So maybe like a timeline of like, okay, on this day we started with this exam, and then it went like this. Like, kind of just explain to me like all the exams you did and like how they all went.
All right. Well, first off, for biology, there wasn't an exam for bio because we had it split up into like a bunch of different tests, and those basically make up the exam mark by itself. So we didn't have to worry about that. My first two exams were psych and earth science, and both of those are pretty bird courses. So I wasn't too worried about that. But then, like 2 days later, I have the chem exam, which is an absolute slaughter fest. I'm pretty sure like majority of the people just died during that test. So yeah. And then other than that, I had the exam today, which was for Calc 2. Oh my god. I'm having flashbacks. No.
The second you said Calc 2, I was like, oh no. Like, I was thinking in my mind, like, oh god, he did that today? Jeez, I thought it was like a soft one that he kind of just like finished. But dude, that one, that's like the final boss,
Yeah. Yeah. No, right. Like, the funny thing is, like, right before the test, everyone, like, there's a bunch of people celebrating, and there's some people like being like, "Oh yeah, we only got a couple more exams to go. Good luck, guys." And then and then the math exam comes, and then everyone's slaughtered. Oh my god, it was so bad.
I can imagine. Actually, I can't imagine. I don't really do math courses right now. But yeah. All right. Same question to you, Frank. Breakdown of how your exam season went, and how do you feel each one went, and yeah.
Well, one of the courses, there was no exam at all, but there was like a final essay, so that one was rough. My other course was a take-home exam, but that was also it was stressful because there's a lot to follow, and then the instructions, there was like a lot in it, so I had to make sure I was following the instructions and doing everything right. And then the last course, I had a group. There was no exam either, but it was like a final group project, and then my group and I were scrambling to get it finished. That was a little hectic at the ending, but overall, all 3 evaluations went good.
All right, that's cool. And yeah, I think interesting. You didn't have any like live exams. Like, it was like take homes and projects, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's good. Pretty cool. And yeah, hopefully you guys both did well on all your exams. For me, what happened? Let's see. I'm trying to remember everything. Well, I had I'm trying to think. I actually can't remember. Okay, I have a course called Academic Writing and Research, and basically that one, Frank has that one too. It was like basically the exam was like testing how to do essays and like how to read. How to read, that sounds so funny saying that. No, but it's like how to like read, like,
how to analyze
how to analyze words, like essays and like
how to read
work, how to read words, Yeah, okay. I kind of don't want to get into the specifics, but because I don't want to like expose like the prof or anything, but we're not saying the name of our institutions. But basically, we have these things called evidence lists. When you basically read whatever it is you have to read, the article, and then you kind of just like jot down like things from certain categories. So like, oh, look for words that you know, you don't know yet, or like look for contrasts, like what can you see, or look for like patterns. So you had to constantly like look for that. It was like, I don't know, some like, I don't know, some puzzle in a way, like a riddle or something. And then it was like writing a paragraph and then writing an essay based on the article. So yeah, I got that one done like pretty quickly. I kind of try to do that in like, I think 2 days or 1 day maybe I got it done. So yeah, I did that. And then for philosophy, I had to write an essay. I just kind of went through and did that. Got that done in like a day and a half. And then I had a bit of a break. And then I studied psychology, and that was pretty rough because it was a lot of studying for psychology. And then we did psychology. And that was a live exam, so no take home or anything like that. Like I actually had to show up, was on a time limit, and I don't know, I think it went well. And then after that, I had criminology, and that's the one I handed in today. Basically, you had to write 3 essays, and you know, we had to like cite stuff from like guest lectures we had, as well as the textbook. And yeah, I was kind of averaging doing 1 of those essays a day for the past 3 days, and then this morning I kind of proofread them all, made sure the spelling was correct, and then I handed it in. And yeah, that's today, and now we're here recording this podcast. So yeah, pretty epic. I feel like I just gave a speech.
Yeah, that was pretty in depth, you know.
Yeah.
Yo, off topic, but would you guys prefer like the take home exams or some real time proctored exams?
I feel like that's a good question. It depends on the course. Like it really depends on the course.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And how the prof like.
But like in general.
Honestly, I'd say. Oh god, I don't really know. God, I feel like I haven't had enough take homes to really know that. And then, you know, I do know how actual like live exams work, but honestly, I'm gonna say take home because I feel like the stress factor of it is lower.
Yeah, I would say the same too. It's nice to have your own time things. But the thing is, I never had any take home exams, so I don't even know. But I feel like it'd be nice.
What do you, Frank? What do you prefer?
Take home as well, because I get to work on my own time, and
Yeah. All right. Cool. I don't know if we kind of touched on this already, but kind of say one thing. Like, you know, you just hand in all exams. What is the best part about finally being done? Like, you just hand in your last exam, it's finished, you can step away from your computer. What is the best feeling right now? Or what are you, like, really looking forward to?
Well, obviously just chilling, you know? Dude, that's a lot of stress just gone. We just had, like, exam week. You know, I had, like... Wait, how many exams is that? Like 4 exams within, like, a span of a week, you know? That's a lot of stress. It's all gone now. So, you know, it's nice.
Nice. What are you, Frank?
I agree with what Gino said. And looking forward to chilling, and yeah, just having fun.
All right, cool. It's pretty epic. Yeah, I'm same too. Like chilling is definitely a vibe. Like you feel like you've done it a lot. Like, you know, here and there. Like, oh, like I have a day off or something. I have a little bit of time to, like, you know, play a video game or watch the YouTube or binge watch something on Netflix or something. But, you know, after going through exam week, it's like, yeah, I totally forgot I did all that. Like, I need the time to chill again. So, yeah, I definitely feel like that is also a thing that, you know, I'm excited about. But further on to that point of chilling, specifically, I think I'm just looking forward to, you know, playing video games again. Like, I think it's going to be so fun to, you know, for me to get back into Animal Crossing, to play Breath of the Wild, you know, Minecraft with you guys and all that. And I think think we have some other stuff we might be able to play together. I'm not too sure yet.
Among Us.
Oh yeah,
The new
Among
map.
Us. We gotta play Among Us with all our friends. There's a new map.
It's been a while
That's
since
been a
we played
while, bro.
that.
Yeah, it's been a while since we played with our
A
friends.
while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Among Us has like not died down. Like, and that's really good. Like, I'm so glad it's still doing well. But yeah.
To be honest, I don't see it that often anymore. Like,
Really? What do you see now?
yeah.
What do you see? What's replaced it?
They're all modded. Like modded
Yeah,
versions, the ones I see. They're all modded.
For me, like, I don't even know what replaced it. It's just gone.
Yeah, no, I watch a
just
lot
don't
of
like-
Yeah, go on, you.
Like, all the Among Us content, it's just gone on my feed.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, for me, I watch a lot of like offline TV. So people like, Saikuno, Valkyrie. That's 100 Thieves actually. Valkyrie, Saikuno, Valkyrie, Tina, Toast. Like, I watch all of them, so I still see a lot of Among Us content. But yeah, like Frank said, lots of them are modded now. Like,
Yep.
oh, I don't even know. You know what my favorite mod is? There's one called like when you're the Jester or something.
The Jester.
Oh, the one you want to get voted out.
You have to try to get voted off,
Yeah.
and like, cause I hate
So you have
being
to act
imposter. Like, I hate it so much. So like, I feel like if there's a chance for me to like, you know, be sus, but like win, like that's like just such a comforting role for me. In Among Us. But yeah. I noticed that we have gotten a bit off topic, but that's okay. I don't think that we have actually been recording for that long, but yeah. I do hope Among Us like not ads, but you know, that's all mods. I hope that just becomes naturally like implemented in the game as a setting. Because I don't know, going through the process of mods might be a bit annoying for some, or unless it's easy, and I don't really know because I've never tried it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Okay, let's go back on the topic of university now. Just complete segue off of Among Us. But we are excited to play video games and all that. But I think we might have touched on this already, but maybe let's be a bit more in depth. So I'll say the question. How was semester 2 of university overall? And specifically, think about, you know, when we started in January, you know, winter break had just ended. We came back online, we enrolled in our courses, we went to our first Zoom calls of semester 2 in January, and now we're here. How would you describe this semester? What were the ups? What were the downs? Gino, go ahead.
Better than first semester, I think. Not too sure. Mainly because you know, we've already went through first semester, so we have experience now. You know, second time's better than the first. It's really nice, I guess. You know, still kind of lame. Yeah, still sucks in the same way. But you know, there's some minor improvements here and there, which is nice. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, what specifically kind of like sucked? Or is it the same? Like, was there anything new from semester 2 that like kind of became a challenge, or was it just the same stuff from semester 1?
I gotta think about that. Well, to be honest, not really. Like, it was easier, to be honest, because I had courses like psych and like earth science replacing courses that were harder from first semester, and like all the other courses, they're continuations from first semester. So it's really nice to like have half your course just be easy and half of it be hard. It's a little balanced that way. So
Yeah, I see.
yeah.
For me, actually, because you said semester 2 was easier.
Yeah, I think that just has to do with my courses, though.
Yeah, but onto that point, I feel like my semester 2 was the course-wise harder because, like you said, some things were a continuation of other courses. So, like, first semester for me was Psychology 1, then it was Psychology 2 in second semester. But, like, I had, like, marketing. Marketing in first semester was much easier than, like, the course, like, was much easier in first semester than second. And then I had, like, you know, academic writing and research was, like, brutal. and then I had criminology, which was a step up from criminal justice. So like in theory, like, you know, it was hard on paper, but I don't know. I kind of have like mixed feelings about it. Like it seemed, well, it seems some things were the same, some things were harder, but I feel like it was hard because not because of the courses, because they were similar, but I don't know, the work ethic just kind of changed for me. I feel like it might have been the winter break. Like I went in the winter break and then came back and it was like, okay, let's do this again. But like my work ethic was just not as good compared to first semester.
No, I think I get what you mean. I sort of felt that too.
Yeah.
You know, because there's less motivation after the first time. You know.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
it just kind of dies down.
Yeah, let me add on to that point and why I think that is. And Frankie, you can maybe jump in on this too. I feel like, because fresh out of high school, graduate grade 12, it's 2 months off, right? And then you start first semester. Even though like stuff was piling on you and like, you know, difficulty was let's just say difficulty was the same in terms of courses in semester 1 versus semester 2. Semester 1, you had a long 2-month break and you had this like adrenaline or like excitement of university and like getting into it, that you were able to do it. But then winter break is like a 3-week, 4-week break. And then you come back and it's like I think that break's not enough time. What do you think about that, Frank?
Because I think that 2-month break was like, okay, we can slowly prepare for what's coming and do, you know, plan ahead what we want to do. But the winter break, it was like, it's like it's already over. It's like, damn, that went fast. So I guess I don't know. Yeah, just the break wasn't long enough, but it went by like so fast. By the time it's like, oh, it's time to go back to the work ethic that we had in first semester.
It doesn't help that the end of grade 12 for us was like, it was like a vacation, to be honest.
Yeah, true. That is a point. So for context,
so like,
if you end
even though it was 2 months, it was more like 4 months, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Wait, let me just elaborate onto that for viewers that might not watch this during the time it gets uploaded, but COVID is a thing right now. And then basically in grade 12 for us, school got shut down in March, and then we had to shift to online school in April. So then we had April, May, June. And in that online shift, since it was so uncalled for, like no one really knew what was happening, it was super easy. Like super easy, like super like the pacing was great. So it was that, and then plus our 2 months of summer. So let's say that's like basically 5 months of like coasting and it being simple. And then you get into university. But then after university, it's a stress, and then winter break's like 4 weeks. So I feel like you don't get that reset. Like the reset's kind of like, you know, it starts off, so then you like, you know, you start off like kind of stressed still, it's still kind of in you, and then you shift to starting to reset. That didn't happen in the winter break. Like university was still on your mind and you didn't really have time to like press the reset button, you know?
Yeah. It's like cramming before an exam, you know?
Yeah.
Just like absolutely chilling and just waiting last second, and then just like pushing all the way through for like the whole day. It's not. Of course, you're just gonna be tired at the end, you know?
All right. Frank, how was your second semester overall compared to first semester, or, you know, just in general?
It sort of felt the same, but I felt second semester was a little easier. But overall, I felt like it was still the same. Because we're already used to it. We already experienced it first semester.
Yeah. All right. I think I might have touched on mine, because I said I found semester 2 harder, not because of courses, but just because of like the work ethic. My work, like I really like kind of beat myself up with the work ethic, because I was like, what are you doing? Like, why are you trying to like, you know, play on your Switch every now and then? Like I was playing like Rocket League and Animal Crossing like in little pockets of time, which, you know, that's not bad once you're done all your schoolwork, but I was doing that a lot more compared to semester 1. So, yeah, I don't know. Just semester 2 for me was all right, but looking back, and I don't know if I'm making this up or I just want to convince myself this, but I just feel like semester 1, like, more stuff was put on me, so in theory, like, you know, it should have been harder, but it was easier, like, looking back at it. And who knows, maybe I might look back at this semester and say, oh no, that was easy. Or not easy, but like manageable. But yeah.
Yeah, that's another thing, isn't it? Like, first semester, everything felt like a requirement. Like lectures, office hours, you know, it felt like a requirement because we were new. We had no idea what was going on. But now that second semester, we're like, oh yeah, it's just office hours. No need to go. You know, lectures, nah. I could skip this one. You know.
Yeah. I think
Stuff
you get
like
used
that,
to
stuff
it.
like that.
Like, there's a saying here, right? Like, C's get degrees. So just there's people that just do the bare minimum because, like, obviously everything's out there for them. Like, everything's in front of them. Like, hey, go to this lecture, do this reading, like, do all this. Everything's out there for them to, like, you know, work on to, like, really succeed. But it's just a case of, okay, no, the stress has gotten to me. I figured out the algorithm of, like, doing the bare minimum to just, like, pass the course or be fine. And for us in first semester, we didn't know that yet. But I think now we're starting to. Like, you start to realize, oh wait, I actually don't have to go to this lecture. Like, it's not the end of the world for me.
And I'm
Like, yeah.
The thing is, it doesn't even affect our mark too much at the end because it's all online, right? So like if you skip a lecture, if it's asynchronous, you could just go back and watch it still, you know?
Yeah.
You're still good. You might be off a couple of days, but if you're still going to get the same mark in the end, and if those days like you were chilling and having fun, well then in the end just like doing that would have been more beneficial. So
Yeah. Well, here's the thing for me with asynchronous content. So, like, let's say if a live lecture on Zoom happened and the professor recorded it and then put it up on, like, you know, D2L to watch later, like, I never did that because I always showed up to live lecture. Like, if anything was to get recorded, like, no, I'm gonna be there for the live lecture because I don't know when I'll have time to, like, you know, do other stuff. Because for me, like, university, just like schedules, and you guys can maybe elaborate on your schedule with how you work. The schedule is just so tight. Every single day was something. Like, I'd wake up on Saturdays and be like, okay, no, Saturday, you gotta just do criminology. Like, you gotta read the textbook chapter on this, and then you gotta go do your marketing group call. Like, you have, like, every Saturday I had to do that. Like, there was no, like, oh, it's a bit less this time, or like, oh, maybe I can, like, I don't have this to do because I did it before. Like, no, every single time it was always there because just everything, like, was there and needed the time to be done. Like, textbook reading on this day, Zoom lecture on this day, you know, working on this assignment on this day. Like, every single week followed that. There was no getting ahead, you know? You couldn't be smart and be like, oh, let me do, like, in high school, right? For us, we were able to kind of be like, oh, all this, like, math homework and this, like, little science report, let me just blast that on the Friday evening so my weekend is completely free. You can't do that in university. It just doesn't happen. So what do you guys think about that? And just kind of, so what do you think about that, about, like, the whole, like, structure thing of, like, not really being able to get ahead? And then also, like, what are your schedules like?
my schedule, I'll start off with the schedule thing first, because honestly my schedule is pretty nice. It's forgiving right now, or was, because it just ended. but the thing is, like, a lot of lectures were asynchronous, so they uploaded it. And, like, here's another, like, benefit of having videos uploaded. Like, you could have subtitles on. And I always found that so nice, I don't know about you guys though, but
I agree. I can actually like stop the video and take notes. If the prof was giving out a definition, I can like see the definition and just add that to my notes. Versus
okay.
a live lecture.
Back in like grade 11 or grade 12, I don't remember, but like I used to always stop my chemistry teacher every time because I had to take notes, and
Oh yeah.
it took ages just to write the notes down. Frank was there for it. Frank
Yeah,
was there for
okay,
Yeah,
Frank and I
yeah,
both
yeah.
know the teacher you're talking about. Don't say the teacher's name, but we
Yeah,
both know who
yeah,
you're
I
talking
know.
about.
Well, we know who you're talking about.
Yeah. But it's so nice being able to pause the video, being able to speed up the video, being able to see the subtitles,
Yeah,
and like having your own time in general is pretty nice, you know. And like the thing is, it goes up right after the lecture ends. So like there's no need to go to the lecture in the first place.
yeah,
And I think that's a problem though, you know, because back in high school, you know, the schedule, it was regulated. It was like a requirement, you know. You had to go in every day at 8 o'clock, or well, like 8:50, and arrive on time. Go to your homeroom. You know, it was pretty strict. But now with all this uni stuff, like it's university, but it's less strict and it's all online.
yeah,
So we're not sticking to a schedule. It's all just sort of, yeah, and like giving students like freedom like this, like a lot of us are gonna like, you know, cram or try to put things aside for a more convenient time, and the whole schedule sort of messes up. You know, it's hard to be regulated.
yeah, for sure.
Sort of messes up the whole rhythm. I don't know if I'm explaining it right.
Yeah, no, I
but
get
yeah.
it. Like,
No,
you
yeah.
think there is literally right now, I have my printed schedule in front of me, and you think, okay, that's how it goes. Like every single week, it follows that, like that block from, let's see here, like 12 to 3 o'clock. Like it's that, but it never really is.
Mhm.
Like it can get pushed. It can sometimes be followed, but like you never know.
Yeah.
But yeah. But Gina, also answer the question of, I'll repeat it in a way that makes sense, I guess. In high school, you couldn't get ahead because Friday you can try to do all your work just to have your weekend off, you know? Homework gets assigned on Friday night, you work on it, and get it done, so Saturday, Sunday, you're golden. That doesn't, in my opinion, that can't happen in uni. Like, it just doesn't happen. I haven't met anyone, and I don't know how to even comprehend how it's possible, because the kind of the work ethic you need, you can't do that without sacrificing your mental health or like burning out. So what do you think? Let's be real, guys. Like, mental health sucks out here.
Yeah,
It's horrible. It's horrible. They're like, if you just check out this link and then you'll be fine. And then we're just
Yo,
like,
okay, yeah, wait. Before you answer that, Gino, I just have to get onto this, all right, with university.
Mhm.
Mental health, right? Deteriorating. It's stressful. All university does is just give you, oh, if you need support, here are these links. Like, that doesn't help.
For real, that is
yeah,
so
check
bad.
this link out and you'll be fine. We check it out. It's like, bruh.
No,
Bro,
like, okay,
bruh.
here's the thing. That's not what they said, but it's so true. Check this link out and you'll be fine. Like, bro, that's not how
Bro,
it works. But that's how
not
they
how it
really
works.
think it be.
It
Yeah.
just
It just do be.
It just do be.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Sorry, I
Yeah.
cut you off with the question, Chino. But yeah, what do you think about
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something, but I forgot.
do you want me to repeat the question?
Give me a second. I gotta think about what I was gonna say.
Yeah, no problem.
Uh,
Just for reference,
yeah,
I was
no, my mind completely blanked out.
Okay, I'll repeat
the question.
So in high school, you can get all your work done on Friday, just so your Saturday and Sunday are golden. Your weekend's good. In my opinion, you can't do that in university because the work ethic is too demanding, and if you do end up cramming everything to have your weekend golden, you're either burning out and like working way too late, or you're just like sacrificing your mental health. So what's your opinion on that?
I don't know about that, to be honest.
Yeah, right.
I've seen like tons of people going ahead, like doing. Okay, so for like a lot of assignments and stuff, they release like you got. Okay, I don't know. Wait, I gotta figure out how to form my words. I've been doing too much math. I forgot how to form
Words,
sentences.
bro. Words.
Words. Sentence structure.
Sentence structure.
Sentence structure.
That's an inside
Yeah.
joke between us because our English teacher in high school used to always say that on our essays.
Yeah. Like let's say an assignment's due on Monday, right? And it's Sunday, right? So you're finishing up the assignment, right? And on Sunday, the assignment for next Monday is released, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So a lot of people like they have the ability just to like go ahead and be like a full week ahead in terms of like assignments and work to be done. So
Okay,
I've
so
seen
you
a lot
say
of people go ahead, though.
I agree that the possibility is there. Like you can definitely do it. I'm saying it's not realistically possible. Like I haven't seen anyone do it, and I don't even think I can do it. And in my opinion, I work pretty hard. All right, like I would like to get ahead if possible, but for me, I don't think it's possible because, like, dude, I've already worked this long on this thing. No way am I gonna get ahead. I'm gonna just follow on time.
Yeah.
Plus, if you work ahead, you're gonna burn out.
Yeah.
You're gonna burn out eventually.
Yeah, I think that too, but I'm in like Discord groups for like all my courses. I think like that's like the main groups for my courses. But like I see people asking questions for an assignment that's due like 2 weeks in advance and they're like already on the last question and I'm like, "What? How?"
That's actually interesting. I have not seen that in any of my group chats.
I haven't
like,
either.
It's like that for like a lot of my courses. Like there's always a bunch of people that are ahead and there's always a bunch of people that are a little bit behind, which I mean it makes sense.
Yeah. Actually, I have a story just kind of in contrast with that. So, in my opinion, like, well, not my opinion, like what I've witnessed, like no one's like that. Everyone just scrambling, being like in jokes in the WhatsApp chats, being like, "Yo, haven't even started yet." Like, bruh, like can't even like look at my notebook right now, stuff like that. So, my exam that I just handed in, I checked my email because we get you guys know this probably if you submit on D2L. You know how if you submit, you get an email confirmation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So basically, I checked that just to make sure like I submitted in the right place and that. So I wanted to check my university email, and I see an email from a classmate in that class sent yesterday. The exam is due today. They sent this email to me yesterday. This is a classmate. I don't even know who this is, but the email said like, "Hey, you're in my criminology class. Do you have notes on this topic because it's the topic for the one of the questions on the take-home exam?" And they're like, "And if you do, can you please like send your notes or send the textbook because I'm not finding it in any of the this like content in any of the modules, and I also don't have the textbook." Two things that were my reaction. How the hell do you not have the textbook? How have you been doing the whole course if you don't have the textbook? Number one, we have PDFs of it. Ask the group chat. Everyone has PDFs of the textbook. Like we didn't buy it. All right. And number two, why are you asking me this one day before it's due? Like, you haven't started. This thing's due like literally in less than 24 hours of you asking me this. Why are you asking me this now? and also number three, why are you asking me? I don't even know who you are.
Wait, how'd they get your email?
Yeah,
I have no idea. Like, the email like literally just said like, okay, I'm pulling this up. You guys talk. I'm pulling this up.
Well, that's confusing. It's like,
I'm gonna read the email.
Hey, Gino. So, I can't find anything.
There was one time when someone was trying to ask a question, I think, to someone else, but they hit reply all instead. So it sent to everyone inside the course. all like 1,000 people.
Bruh.
There's that, but then there's
So-
sometimes like in WhatsApp chats or Discord chats, people skip your question, and then they answer someone else's, or they like start a new topic,
Mhm.
and then it's like all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm confused on that one though. It's like, hey,
Yeah.
Veekish, so I can't find anything in the
What?
modules.
Yeah, one
even
second.
though-
Pulling up the email.
What course is this for?
Uh,
Veekish?
Criminology. I'm not gonna say the name of my
Criminology.
institution, but
Bruh.
here, I found the person. I won't say their name. I'll read the email. Hey, I am in your criminology class, and I got your email from the class. I wanted to ask you if you had notes for X content. Please share it with me if you have notes, or send screenshots of the textbook if you don't mind. I do not see the topic in any of the modules. That is why I'm asking, and I also do not have the textbook. Thank you.
Okay.
I did not reply because I'm scared to like get into trouble with like, you know, academic integrity. So I did not say anything. Like left that as is. Just saw it, didn't say anything. But yeah, the weirdest thing for me with that is like they said, okay, you're in my class. Maybe I do recognize your name from the Zoom calls. How'd you get my university email? I know it's not hard to like guess, but how'd you get it? Because they say I got your email from the
Oh.
class.
What the? Huh? It's confusing.
Because here's the thing. Once I had to like form groups for something, right? And what you had to do was
They would
like
actually have to search for it. That's like
you know, like the way it was done for like a course I had last semester was you saw the name of everyone in your group in D2L, and then if you click on their name, like it can link to their email for the for our university. So then from there you can get the email. There's no such group project in this course. Everything is independent. So I have no idea how they got my email. Like
they hacked
maybe
into the mainframe.
unless they like saw it in a Zoom call, but I have not been in a Zoom call for the past like week or something, and I don't know who this person is.
Just
And I'm not even like an active person in that class. I don't constantly give input or anything.
Are you sure? Like he sent it just to you and like not anyone else?
Because like here, well, if you tap in the thing of the email, would it say like a lot of people, or would it just say your name?
Well,
'Cause-
it will depend on how. So if said person.
From this person to my email.
Oh, it's just you. So they probably typed in your email specifically. They probably did it. I don't know, because you can send out an email to multiple people if you guys know if you type in multiple emails.
Yeah,
at
but
once,
it would
right?
say like sent to,
Yeah,
and then it would have
sent
all the
to
emails. It only
a
lists
list
my
of people.
email.
Oh, then they specifically sent it to you.
That sounds specific.
That one's more. Yeah, they wanted. I guess they asked. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, expose this person right now.
No, I'm not exposing this person. I have no idea who this is. But yeah, it was just so weird. Like, I can't even remember what the context of why I brought that up was. Oh, right, I remember now. So Gina was saying how people like were so on top of stuff in his course. And then I was saying the opposite, and then I brought that up. So basically, my point is like, they were not on top because they're emailing me about this literally 24 hours, less than 24 hours even, before it was due.
Like this assignment. When was the assignment given?
The assignment was given, for context viewers, it is currently April 23rd. This assignment was given posted April 16th, a week ago today.
No, damn.
That was like last week.
Yeah. Take home exam and like pretty hefty weight factor as well. So
Damn.
yeah,
That's a yikes.
yeah,
That's a
weird.
yikes.
But you know, I did not say anything. I did not reply. I just viewed the email. Didn't say anything because I did not want to take a chance and like send something and then get in trouble. You know?
Yeah.
So I did not do anything.
Talking about all this like trouble stuff and like academic integrity and all that. No, remember the course I was trying to apply for earlier this year about like health and aging?
Yeah.
And that kind of stuff. Yeah. Apparently a bunch of people actually like cheated on the essay.
Bruh.
How do you cheat on an essay? Like
Yeah,
just
how do you cheat on an
plagiarize?
essay?
I don't even know. I don't
Did they
even
hire
know.
someone to write it for them? Like,
Yeah, but apparently it was a big thing, and a lot of people did.
oh my god.
And now I'm even more glad I didn't take the course, because
Hmm.
I don't want to be in trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to be in that reputation.
Yeah.
I don't
Oh
want to be
my
in that.
god.
Bad vibes.
Nope.
Bad influences, Gino. Bad influences.
Bad influences. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was I? What was the topic again?
Okay, I asked you a question, you answered it. I don't know if I want to get to Frank answer. Actually, I'll get to Frank answering it. Frank, question, because I don't know how I remember this. Like, we kind of go all over the place. We talking about university. We talked about Among Us, and then we talked exposing someone who emailed me. Like, we've been all over the place. But yeah, question for Frank is: in high school, you're able to get ahead, do all your work on the Friday night, so your weekend is golden. In my opinion, I don't think that's realistically possible in university. Do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
What do you think? All right.
I agree. You can never get ahead because even though you're like, oh, I finished this stuff for the week Saturday hits, is like, oh wait, I have like more work to do, and then Sunday hits is like, oh wait, I have like this to do, and then it's like it repeats itself again and again. Even though stuff are posted on D2L ahead of time, you really can't get ahead because you're always working on something, and even if you did, you eventually you burn out. So getting ahead is impossible. It depends on how you work. Some people might get ahead. It depends how you work. But I say getting ahead is not a possibility at all. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Yeah, totally agree.
Mhm.
You know,
Wait.
Gino's got rare occasions in which he knows some people. Are you gonna say something, Gino?
I was. Wait. Give me a sec. I can't think of words. Okay. Yeah.
All right, if there's long pauses in the podcast, like, it's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. Wait. How big are your courses? Yeah. That was what I was gonna ask. Like,
What do you mean? How big?
classmates? How many classmates? Like
God, I don't
thousands
know.
or hundreds?
Well,
Thousands. Okay, definitely not thousands.
okay, so
Hundreds.
Like, the Zoom call was like, well, if it was like a specific Zoom call, around this time it was like 10 people or less.
Yeah, the Zoom call, like, so many people drop out. Like, my caps on Zoom calls were like 60, 40.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't hit 100. Even though I know there's like a couple hundred people in the course, maybe, or maybe like 150 people in the course, like, Zoom calls never really hit that.
Mm-hmm.
People usually don't join. They just like kind of rely on like what the group chats.
Yeah.
It's like what happened in the lecture today. Because like it's usually because like they're busy with working outside of
Yeah.
university, and then they don't have time for that class. So that I don't blame them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And how many people are in the group chats?
Ooh, let's go check that right now.
Like more than 50. I think.
Right now I've got 91 in one of mine. And then let's see one of my main courses, like my major. That's got 70 people in it.
Okay, I think the reason why I see a bunch of people going ahead, I'm pretty sure it's a minority, but it's that like my group chats, it's like bigger. There's like hundreds, like almost 1,000 for some of them, which is
Yeah, that's insane.
yeah.
You met 1,000 people texting in the group chat. Oh no.
Well, not all together. It's like
But yeah, but it can still get chaotic at some point.
yeah. Like for one of my group chats, it's like a combination of previous and next year's math courses. So like there's like second years in this too.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's pretty big when it comes to the numbers. Yeah. and you know, I'm like 100% certain it's a minority. So, but like, there's still a ton of people doing it, which is, I mean, it's good. And like to be honest, seeing other people go ahead and finish work, it's kind of encouraging. I guess in a way it could be also discouraging, but like,
Yeah.
it's generally encouraging.
Yeah. I think seeing other people like do the work kind of like makes me feel like, oh god, why are you not working like them? You know? But then at the same time, if I'm not working, I'm kind of procrastinating, and I see, and like, let's say I get upset at myself for only doing like, you know, let's say I have like a 1,000 word essay and I only did 200 words for the day or something. Let's say I'm upset about that. If I see the group chat and I see like a bunch of people saying like, yo, I didn't even start this yet, like I'm still have to pick my essay question that I'm gonna do, like that makes me feel better about myself. You know? So,
Yeah.
There's actually a term
Another
for that in
thing is-
psychology called upward social comparison, for those of you that didn't know.
Social comparison. Big words, yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's when you compare yourself to someone. Oh no, I lied. Not upward social comparison. Downward. That was the opposite one.
Downwards.
Well, let me just
Yeah,
fact check
different
that.
words.
Yeah, downward. So here, we got notes right here. Downward social comparison. Compare
Mhm.
ourselves with others who seem inferior to us in some way. Yeah.
Mhm.
So upward would be like the previous thing I said, when, you know, someone's like really on top of their work and then you look up to them. But then downwards, like, ha, this person hasn't even started. Okay, I feel better about myself. All right. All right. Cool.
Like,
Yeah, go on.
another thing is like lectures. I feel like they could be like the information for lectures. It could be like shortened up.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know why, but professors they like to make things confusing. You know, sometimes for some courses, some professors are really bad.
Some are good, really good.
Like, yeah, some are really good. Like my psych teacher, yo, he's insane. He's good at summarizing, you know, getting the information out there. And then there's like people who make the bio lectures, and they kind of suck because they use big words that are not even detailed and make things confusing for no reason.
Yeah,
You know,
I've noticed that.
like it's like, okay, instead of saying something like, "Oh, go inside the car," they split it. They split it. Blah, blah, blah.
They split it.
Split it up into like different steps that are redundant for some reason.
Like they make
okay,
this
walk
whole
over-
spiel
walk
about
over
the
to
word
car.
go, and then like
Mhm.
inside, and then, you know,
And they
this
also
whole-
like to use big words, like for no reason. Why?
yeah.
Why?
No, for me that is a problem, and the course it's a problem in is like an annoying course. It was a problem for me in philosophy. Like the philosophy teacher would use some pretty big words, and then I remember at one point a student was talking to the professor, and the professor used this big word, and then the student was like, I don't know what that means, and then the professor used another word to like elaborate on what that meant, but that other word he used was another big word, and I was like, I don't understand what you just said. You tried to elaborate, and I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
So, big words, guys, big words.
Big word. Like we go to university to learn, you know. Like the whole point is to
Not
learn,
to get
not
more
to make,
confused.
not to get. Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like they make it so redundant and so confusing to a point where I'm getting confused on knowledge that I already know. Like I know how to do this already, but you're making it confusing. Like
Yeah.
at this point, going to the lectures is then like it's bad. Like I shouldn't even go at all. Like
Yeah.
it's so bad. And like they read off the script too. They read off the script. Oh my god.
Yo, you can tell Gino is mad.
He's fuming. He's fuming.
Like, yo,
Bro.
I just heard him. I'm not with you, but I just saw you roll your eyes, dude. Like, yo.
Oh my! I felt the heat from like my room. Oh my god.
No, I'm not. I just can't fathom like how bad it is. for some courses. Like some courses are good. Like I said, like like the courses that are doing good. I don't want those courses to like feel bad. So yeah.
Damn, I felt the heat from here in my room.
Yeah. All right.
Oh my god.
All right. Moving on, because this will be the last thing of the podcast. Last question, prompt thingy. So, what are you going to be doing to start this 4-month break we have? So, for context viewers, it is currently the end of April. We don't have to go back to university like for the proper like next year until September. So that's pretty epic. So what are you going to do to start your 4-month break? Don't give me a whole detail thing of what you're doing in 4 months. Just for now, 1 week, 2 weeks in, what are you guys doing? Or planning on doing?
I need to.
Uh,
Yeah, like me, I still got stuff to do. I have to like apply for transfers and like specializations, which means I also have to make like write essays for like some of those specializations that I have to go into for like transfers. Other than that, I don't know. Wait, hold up. What was I gonna do? Yeah, I was gonna play Animal Crossing. Yeah,
Nice.
I forgot for a second. I was like, ugh. Yeah, but I really got into it, to be honest. It's really nice.
Yeah, for sure. I played New Leaf. He's Context Genius playing Animal Crossing New Leaf, 3DS. But yeah, I played that game. It's pretty good. But yeah, that's cool. Frank, what about you?
for me, I gotta pack boxes and.
Oh yeah,
do
Frank's
new work
moving at the end of the
new
month.
house, a new apartment, condo, and also think about what I want to do for next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For me, I've got some pretty exciting stuff happening. So before the podcast started, I teased something to Frank and Gino of like, I'm actually doing this. But then I was like, oh, I'll save it for the podcast. Here's the thing I was saying for the podcast. I am going to reorganize my room. Let's go. Yeah,
That's
so like
fog.
I'm gonna like move my desk and then we might even paint it, but not the desk, the room, like the walls and stuff.
Oh,
So
Sounds good.
yeah, basically
wait, what color?
light blue.
Oh sheesh!
Really?
Wow, you say that like wow, didn't expect that.
Yeah, no, I didn't.
What color did you expect?
Well,
White.
I don't know. Blue just like it didn't work for me.
Not dark,
when I was
light,
doing-
like a nice light blue.
Yeah. I get what you mean.
Because right now my room's yellow, like this like
Oh,
nice like not nice
it's
like this
beige.
light beigey yellow, more yellow,
Yeah,
but
that's
like
like you mean like the default wall color that all houses or like all walls have usually.
yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, previously all walls in my house were white, so yeah, it's gonna be cool.
Honestly, like I don't know. We used to live in a apartment which had blue walls, and honestly, it didn't feel right with me. I prefer like the beige or like the white.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make it shocking or anything. Like I want it to look natural, but yeah, I think blue would be nice.
Yeah,
Who knows?
honestly,
Maybe I'll do a before
if you
after
find a
video.
good shade of blue, it will be good. So, yeah.
Yeah. So we're doing that. I will be like moving my desk setup, my computer, laptop stuff, a bunch of stuff. Like just everything's gonna be a bit more organized in here. And I'll bring this point up because I literally said this to myself the other day, and I don't know if it's true or not, but for the past year, this has been my room setup, and the fact that we've been doing university at home, I get out of bed, walk to this desk. I've become so sick of it. I've become so sick of this room setup, because now it's associated with this whole online school
pain.
stuff. So now that we've got this break, if I change everything, it's like okay, it's a fresh start almost. But yeah. But also what I will be doing, guys, this is for viewers of my channel, a lot of content's coming up. I will be recording lots of videos with these two. And yeah, hopefully you guys look forward to that. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this podcast, this episode of the Wolf Den podcast. Anything you'd like to say, Frank and Gino, to the viewers before we sign off? All right then.
Jaws. Woo! We're done for a year.
Yeah.
Celebration, right? Come on. Yeah. Woo!
We're pretty excited.
Yeah, I still gotta apply for summer courses.
Stop bringing the mood down, my guy.
I forgot. I should have mentioned it earlier, but I
All right, okay.
forgot.
Gino's still got some stuff to do, but he'll be hype it in no time. All right.
Hype it,
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like on it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, guys.